Monday's main slate brings some tough questions for NBA DFS players as they set their lineups. Should you go with a more proven option like Kyrie Irving, who has a tough matchup against the Heat, or roll the dice on a cheaper, high-upside option like Heat center Bam Adebayo, who scored over 30 points on DraftKings and FanDuel in his last meeting against the Celtics? Is a player dealing with an injury such as Ricky Rubio safe to rely on? With FanDuel hosting a $1 million NBA Monday Million, and DraftKings running a $300,000 big jam that awards $100,000 to the winner, there are some difficult decisions for NBA DFS players to make. Before you enter these NBA DFS tournaments or any others for MLK Day, you'll want to see the top NBA DFS picks and lineups from Mike McClure. He's a professional DFS player who has won almost $2 million in his career. McClure is also a predictive data engineer at Sportsline who uses a powerful prediction model that simulates every minute of every game 10,000 times, taking factors like matchups, statistical trends and injuries into account. This allows him to find the best NBA DFS values and create optimal lineups that he shares only over at Sportsline. They're a must-see for any NBA DFS player. McClure is off to a blistering start, cashing his first 5 lineups on DraftKings to open the season, as well as producing multiple other optimal lineups that have led to huge returns for followers, including as much as 40x on FanDuel and 15x on DraftKings. For Monday's slate, McClure is banking on Warriors center DeMarcus Cousins at $5,100 on FanDuel and $5,700 on DraftKings. Cousins was impressive in his Golden State debut on Friday, recording 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists and 1 steal in just 15 minutes. He also went 3 of 4 from behind the arc and is expected to see more minutes during Monday's game against the Lakers, who've given up an average of 133 points per game in their last 2 outings. McClure's NBA DFS strategy includes stacking Cousins with Klay Thompson at $7,000 on FanDuel and $6,500 on DraftKings. DFS owners who have played Thompson have seen some big rewards recently. In fact, Thompson has returned over 5x value on DraftKings in 6 of his last 8 games. Lock him in as one of the top overall plays on Monday. McClure is also targeting a player capable of putting up big numbers who has a dream matchup on Monday. The stars are aligning for him to return 25, even 35 points on both sites, and he comes at a price lower than you would expect. This pick could be the difference between winning your tournaments and cash games or going home with nothing. So who is DFS pro Mike McClure putting in his optimal NBA DFS lineup for MLK Day? Visit Sportsline now to see the full NBA optimal tournament lineups from a professional DFS player who has almost $2 million in career winnings, and find out.